The TMR gang is about to go live online. Catch the video stream of the hottest and most awarded morning program on Philippine FM radio. The Morning Rush. Straight from the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Time to have fun with hosts Chico, Hazel, and Marky. Join the TMR gang now. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Monster RX93.1, time for the top 10 for today, and we are live on Facebook.
That's right, facebook.com/RX931, YouTube Live, and Twitch TV. Saying good morning to Arian, who says, parang rum cake yung pound cake, sabi ni Arian. Hello to ODH, good morning to Lilo Boy, who says, good morning mga maldita, happy Thursday. Hi to Dan Rubio. When is too loud? Too loud? And then he asks, Hazel has been too loud? How loud? I don't get too loud.
Yeah.
Maybe now because one ear is deaf.
I know.
Maybe I have no idea how loud I am. So if I'm being too loud, I apologize.
Yeah.
Blame it on my left ear that can't hear clearly. Hello to Renz, to let's see, Angel Rayan, listening to the show with this puppy. How adorable. You should check out the photo she sent. Crispy the puppy. They just adopted him last week.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Ay.
Okay.
Ano yung tunog na yun? Pero tingnan mo, sinend ko sa'yo sa Viber. Napaka-cute kasi. Parang nakatirik pa yung eyes. No, and it's, mukha talaga siyang puppy. Diba? Because he's tiny. The head is so small. So adorable.
Cutie.
Hello to Coco Hernandez and good morning to, let's see, Juan, and also Missy is locked in. Good morning, Missy. Hi to Height of Hubris. I studied before in Cubao in high school. You're right, Chico. They were present there until 2000s. They became obsolete when MRT3 came.
Right?
Baka yung mga bars.
I'm telling you, yung mga bars.
Okay. Hello to Nedge and hi to Ria. Also saying good morning to Ronaldo Quino, to Edric, to Juice Bank, who says, pasend to Twitter para mapanood namin. I posted it on Twitter.
Okay.
Thanks to Renz also for sending the YouTube link. Ako kasi TikTok siya napanood. Good morning to everybody in the comment section as well. And Ate Lani, our very own, would like to say happy birthday to Claudine Grajo. Happy birthday, Claudine.
Oh, happy birthday, Claudine.
And good morning to my friend Mart, who's driving to the office. Thank you for tuning in. Miss you, Mart. Hope to see you soon. That's it.
All right, we've got our top 10 courtesy of Chasing Charles. Thank you very much. Yung nagmaldita ka. Pero let's start off at number 10 coming from Archer Aguilar. Yung tinarayan mo pala, mas mataray sa'yo. Talo ka. Yun lang. alam mo yung nagtaray ka tas na out taray ka.
Hindi mo alam kung sino yung hinamon mo.
Oo,
diba?
like
medyo nakahanap ka ng katapat.
Outclassed.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me see here. Number 9 from Juan Remiel. Selos na selos ka dun sa kausap ng jowa mo sa phone ng ilang araw na. So, inaway mo siya. Yun pala, sales agent yung kausap niya kasi bibilhan ka niya ng bagong kotse.
Ay, paano?
Sorry, love of my life.
Lana, bawi na. No more car for you.
Wait, love of my life. Loko lang, kaya lang ako nagselos kasi mahal na mahal kita.
Babe.
Babe, sige no.
Matito tayo.
And also, at number 8 from Chef Pao, I have a question after this. This is an interesting one for me. True story. Yung general manager na nagreklamo, bakit daw maasim yung sour cream. Pero wait, my question is, being a non-cooker, but I'm pretty sure sour cream can also go bad. How do you tell if sour cream is just sour cream or if it's actually gone bad?
Actually, I have no idea.
That is an interesting question for me.
I don't know.
Because it's supposed to be a little sour.
But it's not that sour.
But when
yet.
is it sour good and when is it sour bad?
Ha, that's interesting.
Diba? Kasi when I
wouldn't
was reading
know.
this, I was like, oh nga, no? I mean, I get it, duh, sour cream. Pero like, I'm sure sour cream is still dairy-based. So it means it can still, I mean, it will still go bad.
I would probably depend on the label. Tapos, also, it says naman na parang when you open it,
Parang,
you're supposed to consume it within, I don't
Right.
know how many days.
Right.
You refrigerate it, but you're supposed to consume it within 5 days or something like that. Kunyari ganon. And then I would probably just
Oh.
trust it. Missy, who also cooks and bakes, says it turns rancid. So I guess iba yung pagka-sour nung panis na sour cream versus just the regular sour cream.
You know how like there's a sour na, if it's good sour, parang it stays in one part of your palate or your tongue. And then there's the rancid one where
Yung talaga,
it hits a different kind of part of your taste buds.
tignan mo tong si Alex. When you get diarrhea after, that's
Ay,
when you'll
nako.
know.
Nga.
Sabi naman ni Nedge, pag bumula na ang bibig, ibig sabihin, grabe kayo, guys!
Grabe!
Ba't tayo sa ganong point? My goodness. But it's really difficult for anything na when opened, you have to consume within a certain number of days. Kasi usually naman, even if you go past the days na nakalagay, they're still okay. Like, they still smell good. They still taste good. So, minsan, it's more like, depende talaga. You have to check the consistency, if it's still the same. Or like, yun nga, the taste, I guess.
guess it still should be more on the side of cream than
yes,
sour.
oo. Tsaka parang lumalabnaw daw or something. Nagpapalit nga yung
Yung nagsasabaw.
texture. Yun.
Diba?
Parang
Diba,
with yogurt, di ba ganun din?
Yes. Pag nagsabaw na siya, yung ang dami na nung liquid. I mean, there's an acceptable amount.
But with yogurt kasi that's normal.
That's normal.
Oo, hindi pa rin siya bad even if medyo may watery part na siya sa ibabaw.
Alam niyo, pag uuntugin ko kayong mga listeners kayo eh. Si Mayi naman, siguro, guess ko lang. Pag nasa ER ka na, baka panis na yon. Wala kayong kwenta, can I just say?
Ayan no, meron naman dito. Siguro pag may mold na, gano'n.
Grabe kayo.
Sabi ni Nedge, yung suka, paano malalaman kung panis na? Napapanis ba ang suka?
Kasi di ba that's how you create it? Like yung, di ba ano siya? Coconut? Coconut juice?
Yeah.
And then you kind of like leave it to ferment. And then that's how you get vinegar. So technically, panis siya. I don't know.
Si Tino naman, kapag medyo tumitibok and humihinga na siya, panis na siya.
Pag naglalakad na siya on its own, siguro panis na siya.
Walang kwenta ka,
Pag kita mo yung pansit, naglalakad na. Parang like, ay siguro panis na.
Naglalakad na to the basurahan. Gano'n.
Yes. Number 7 from Call Me Rovi. Naiinis ka sa OFW mo na boyfriend kasi hindi pinapansin yung mga messages mo only to find out nasa biyahe na pala siya pa uwi ng Pilipinas para i-surprise ka.
Ay!
And kung ano-ano na yung mga iniisip mo, yung mga tipong, walang kwenta talaga to eh. Like, kahit kailan eh, never ako pinahalagahan. Yung umabot, yung even if you didn't tell them, yung in your head, tas you feel so guilty na, why did I go there?
That's so horrible.
I'd feel horrible if
That's
happened.
awful. It reminds me of the shame that I felt when I accused someone of like ghosting me.
Yeah.
Na I thought parang he just wasn't responding. And then his uncle replied to me. Di ba kinwento ko to?
Ay, oo nga.
His uncle replied to me na his dad died. He's on a plane to go to Tapos even then I didn't believe. I was like, how dare you? Like, gumaganyan ka pa.
Oh no!
The most embarrassing thing ever. I was in college, so I was pretty immature. And I was like, I just thought it was embarrassing, honestly. Tsaka kasi, parang alam mo yun, there was no way for me to know.
Yeah.
Until I actually heard from the guy.
Okay.
And I just didn't bring up na I was texting your uncle.
And there's no way to take it back.
There's no way
You
to take it
already
back.
said it.
The most horrible thing,
That's
honestly.
horrible.
Good thing we're still friends.
And Sixto Sengson would like to say hello to Maite Villanueva. Hello.
Hi. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. All right, number 5 from Tampupu. 6 from Chiki. Yun lang. Kapag yung inaaway mo, biglang pinakawalan na yung Doberman nila.
Hala.
Hala.
Run
as fast as you
for
can.
your life.
And number 5 from Tampupu, yung tumatalak ka sa cashier kasi nagkamali siya ng pag-scan ng isang item. Tapos tinarayan mo. Tapos nung okay na at bayaran na, na-decline yung credit card mo. Alam mo yung parang
Kakahiya.
nagtaray-taray ka doon tapos de-decline naman pala yung credit card mo. Oof! Number 4 from Queen of Deadma, yung nagrereklamo ka na expired na yung binebenta nila. Only to find out, iba pala yung format nila ng expiry date. Di ba minsan day, month, year?
Oo, kasi usually
minsan month, day, year.
and we're used to month, day, year.
Yeah.
So when you see day, month, year, ang hirap kasi talaga pagka
below
yung
12.
below 12 eh.
Yes.
Oo.
Kasi obviously, pag nakakita
pag 13
ka na ng...
and up, di sure ka na.
Na yun yung
Na
day.
Oo. Ang hirap talaga,
Ang hirap.
honestly. Minsan ako din, I get confused kasi when I buy stuff, tapos yun yung date, yung ganun, parang, is this still good? Or
Kasi pag kunyari, 2/9/2022, is it February 9?
or September
Or
2?
is it September 2? Ang hirap. And that's a huge difference,
Yeah.
right? So,
Parang it's safe talaga na pag binili mo, i-consume mo ka agad so that
Oo.
you're not confused pagdating nung date.
number 3 from Sofia, yung nagmaldita ka, pero alam mo yung tinarayan mo, tapos 5 minutes later, yung tinarayan ka, sorry, pero 5 minutes later, you needed my help. Kaya ayun, you had to ask someone else to ask for help on your behalf.
Yeah,
Ayun ang problema.
I would also be too prideful to ask for
Yeah.
help from the person na kakaano ko lang.
Kumbaga, inaaway mo.
Oo.
Tapos biglang kailangan mo ng tulong niya.
Hanap ako ng iba.
Oh, that's so cringy.
Hahanap talaga ako ng
That's
iba.
so
Or I will
cringy.
try to figure it out on my own.
That's more me.
Ganun din.
Yung, kumbaga, I'll suffer na lang the consequence. Kesa humingi ako ng tulong. Even if dadaan ko sa ibang tao.
Oo.
I
Or
would be
patatagalin ko. Siguro tomorrow na lang ako hingi ng tulong.
Oo, di ba? Number 2 from Divine Chua, yung after making a scene, aba, ang drama mo, walk out in a huff. Ang problema, ang linis ng glass door. So sumalpok ako.
Oh my God! I think that's only happened to me once. Yung meron glass door,
Merong
hindi ko
glass door.
napansin.
It happened to me too.
Ako once.
Alam mo, it's funny until the glass shatters and sugat-sugat ka.
Oh my God.
Because I have seen that
That's
happen.
horrible.
Pero in videos lang. Yung
Grabe
mga,
naman yun.
yung mga Twitter, ganyan.
How?
Like sometimes,
Normally, they're not that easy to break pagka glass door.
apparently, some of them
Ala.
are. I've seen people walk into glass doors and it shatters. I mean, not
Grabe
see,
naman the impact.
Videos lang. I don't know if they're fake or real, pero I've
That's
seen it
wild.
happen. Yeah. So,
How do you even deal with that?
most of the time, mauuntog ka lang, di ba? Kung
Yeah.
hindi naman masyadong intense yung ano mo.
But I don't think you're gonna be asked to pay for that. I mean, if anything, they should pay you because, I mean,
It's a door.
well, I didn't see it.
That's not my fault.
It injured me. Hindi ko alam. Paano yun, no? Pag ganun.
Kasi pag door, you assume it's a door. Ang mahirap pag sliding. Pero I would think, hindi rin fault nung may-ari nung gets.
Ang
You
hirap naman
assumed it
nun.
was open, so that's not the store's fault. Kunyari sliding door, tas ang linis.
Pero actually, madaming ganong situation eh. Yung parang you break something, like, kunyari sa establishment or sa place na pinuntahan mo, and you're like, am I gonna pay for this? Or sila ba'y may atraso sa akin dahil
Because
nasaktan ako or nahulog ako or something like that? Diba? It's a little tricky.
It's tricky.
Like ikaw, kayo, pag nagawa na yung yung sa Palawan, diba? How will you deal with such a situation? Meron bang protocol pagdating sa ganyan? Like in the
Hindi, basta
hospitality industry?
as long as it's not your, like, you know what I mean?
If you didn't do it on purpose, like you didn't
not
try to...
just. Like, kunyari, most most villas will have stairs. Gets?
Mm.
Kung merong nalaglag sa stairs, tas nabagok yung ulo, is it because the stairs are faulty?
Or
Is it too
or
slippery?
if one time lang na nangyari yun,
Or
only
it was
because
your fault
maybe
because,
fault
or hindi
mo.
naman, pwedeng hindi mo
Or
rin fault.
accident.
Or it's an accident. Yun, that's the difference, di ba? If it's the fault of the structure, then you're liable. But if it's not, like, it's just stairs.
It was an accident.
You fell down. It's not extra slippery. It's not built wrong. You just slipped. Then it's not the fault.
Alam mo,
of the
may video na ganyan
structure.
si Vice Ganda.
Mm.
I think nasa beach sila. Tapos may parang swing, parang duyan. Like,
Okay.
you know, one of those huge swings na parang siyang bed. Pero may swing.
Yeah.
Tapos nakasampa siya, and then there's another, like, I think one of his friends, nakasampa din. Tapos may isa pang sumakay, and then nag-swing sila. Tapos bumagsak yung isa. Kasi parang apat na ano yun na nakatali sa tree, right? Bumagsak yung part dun sa kung saan mabigat. And they all fell. Yeah. They fell off the swing. And like, si Vice parang, may babayaran po ba ako? Parang,
Yung tulad nun,
yung
diba?
initial reaction mo
Yung parang, you kind of overloaded the thing. You know what I mean?
May mabigat na biglang sumampa na gano'n.
So, I mean, you do know that most of these things have weight limits. So
tricky siya talaga,
tricky
no?
din siya na parang, should you have put a weight limit? But then how do you even test these things?
But it's a good thing that it happened to someone like Vice Ganda who can afford to pay if kunyaring kailangan magbayad, diba? Kasi what if you can't? Yun yung problema, diba? Lo?
Yeah.
Parang alam mo, na-experience ko yan sa isang mall. Pero hindi ako, meron lang ako, alam mo yung mga glass na parang protective glass na nagko-cover ng mga perfume or yung ganun, yung sa ganung section. Meron ako nabangga na, parang nabangga ng bag ko. Or daanan ko. But then again, yung kasi is, like literal na, ang hina niya for it to break.
Yeah.
It's like a display thing. And I'm sure it's not, it's an acrylic thing na parang, alam mo yun, wala naman ako nabasag or anything like that. Nasira lang yung acrylic thingamajig na, I don't know, hanging on to dear life na siguro at that point. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Siyempre nagulat ako kasi may nabagsak, di ba? Pero walang nabasag. But then, alam mo yung I had to leave my name and number kasi they also didn't know how to deal with it. Like, ano ba, kasalanan ba nung structure na malambot na kasi na hello, nabangga lang ng bag na nalaglag na? Or kasalanan ko ba because nabangga ko nung bag ko accidentally? So, I did leave my name and number because I'm like, you know, if I have to pay, then fine, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
It can't be expensive anyway. Okay lang. But also, meron din akong inis factor na, ba't parang kasalanan ko? Parang ang pangit nung pagkakalagay nyo nung thing na yun. Like, anybody could have bumped into that thing. And I was told na apparently, while they were getting my name, na there was a kid who bumped into it and that also fell already. So, baka mahina na siya because it was already... And I was like, well, then why did you get the name of the kid who bumped into it? And they were like, hindi, kasi bata. And I'm like, bakit parang kasalanan ko? Nabagsak na pala yan. Kaya siya weak,
I
diba?
think like, for example, restaurants, usually mga nababasag na plato, they usually don't.
Oh, they don't. Yun naman.
They
Ako
don't
nag-leave
na.
din ako ng name and number. Nobody contacted me anyway. And then, it's a mall that I regularly go to. Buo na ulit siya. Nandun na siya ulit. I just try to avoid passing by that area.
Baka
Out of shame.
Yan yung mambabasag. Yan yung basagera.
Bad trip kasi. Alam mo, parang di ko naman kasalanan. Malambot lang talaga yung natapat lang ako. Kasama ko pa ata si Rika when it happened.
And the top, yung nagmamaldita ka pero comes from TJ.
TJ says,
yung yung pagmamaldita mo is just a cover for your sadness.
Yeah, a lot of people sometimes parang defense mech.
Tsaka yung parang they don't mean to or it's a way to cope, to disguise, to or it's more of not so much it's not so much used as a tool but more of a byproduct because you're sad, therefore you have very little patience for everybody else.
Yeah, or you don't want to let anyone in, so you push them away, and a way for you to do that is by acting out.
Tsaka alam mo yung that saying na parang galit sa mundo.
Yeah.
Yun, ganun.
Lashing out on
Sometimes.
Everybody.
Yes. So there you go. We will be playing a couple of songs in the RX booth first, but we will stay on Facebook Live.
But for now, more music. Let's play this track by New Hope Club. It's called Lush. LUSH only on the Monster. Hello? O ayan, sabi ni Rusher Anton, waiver and deposit ang sagot.
Ayun nga pala, waiver, yeah.
Pagka yung sa mga establishments.
Oo.
Oo. Lalo na pag yung may mga pool, di ba ganon?
Yeah.
Pag yung parang, especially when there are kids involved.
Hindi, tulad nun, like sabi nila, like for example, pool.
Oh.
If you put there na parang no running, blah, 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 or no jumping, then that kind of like frees you up from liability.
Right. Or
Because
yung
you
parang,
already told them na parang, oy, mababaw lang yan. Huwag kayo
Oo.
mag-dive into the pool. So, if they still do and they get injured because of that, hindi mo nakasalanan yun.
or parang similarly yung pag may don't leave your things unattended.
Unattended, yeah.
Tapos kunyari, 'di ba, may nawala, walang nagbabantay, iniwan lang nila doon. Hindi niyo nakasalanan 'yon, right?
Yeah. Tsaka sometimes yung I remember one time, I don't know who was it, na parang yung nag-check yung mga guards.
Oo.
Yung parang di naman nila chine-check, and then like a lawyer told us na parang actually that's also just for their own protection. It's not necessarily because they're checking if you have a concealed weapon or anything like that, but the fact that they have that in place, whether it's effective or not, keeps them safe from liability in case may makapasok nga na may weapon or something.
Right.
Na parang, well, we checked
Oo.
and it missed our detection, but we're doing our best.
We did our job.
We did our job. Kumbaga, parang
Oo.
ganun, parang ganun.
At sabi ni Super James, FU lang sa usapan nyo kanina sa faulty stairs. Based sa National Building Code of the Philippines, stairs should be at least 750 millimeters in clear width with a rise of 200 millimeters and a minimum run of 200 millimeters. So, kung pasok naman sa building code, bawas na yun sa iisipan ni property owner.
Totoo
Kung
yun.
magkakaroon ng lawsuit kapag may na-injure.
Pero kasi 'di ba, merong stairs na
minsan yung parang finish
you
kung
feel
madulas.
like hindi lang yun. Yung dimensions. Alam mo yung minsan mataas pero
makitid or something?
makitid.
You know what?
Nakakadapa siya. Some stairs are like that, ha?
Ako yung stairs ko sa condo. Okay yung steps niya, like normal, ganyan. But the finish,
Was
para siyang
slippery.
shiny.
Yeah.
So medyo may tendency siya na madulas. And also, it's painted dark. So,
Ooh,
kaya my
pwede ka
mom,
ma-misstep.
when my mom and dad stayed with me for a little bit, when they came home for a visit, nilagyan niya ng little tapes, yung masking tape, yung every step. Para lang may marker. So, you
Yeah.
see it, especially in the dark. When you're going down, alam mo na, okay, this is another step, this is another step. Eh, nung umuwi na sila ng States, pinagbabakbak ko yung masking tape. Ayun.
Yun.
O yun, ang na-sprain yung ankle ko. Diba? Ang ganda.
Kaya ang ending, dinemanda ni Hazel si Hazel.
Ang ending yung nanay ko, bakit mo kasi tinanggal yung mga nilagay ko? Kaya ako nga nilagay kasi it's parang na-notice na niya na medyo red flag, medyo dangerous. But I felt like, ako na may mga tape doon kasi I was worried for them, na parang baka sila yung madapa or, diba, they might miss a step. Yung pala, ako pala yung mabibiktima.
Ikaw pala yung may kasalanan.
And it was literally the last step that I missed. It was so stupid.
I know, right?
Thankfully, it was the last step. It wasn't like higher, diba? Kundi, hulog ako talaga. Ito, ano lang naman. It was just my ankle.
Ay, nako.
But yeah, a lot of accidents can happen. So it's just best to be extra careful. Edric says, napanood ko na yung Barbarian kagabi. Grabe, nakaka-tense pero ang ganda. I never asked you if you actually watched it.
I have not.
You still haven't?
Hindi kasi ang dami kong pila eh.
Watch na. You need to You need to watch. Para alam mo na
I
yung...
know. Pero at least I have na. I have it na. Di ba nasa Disney Plus na siya? I will.
You will love it.
Mm-mm.
Ay, nako. May nabibili din strip na anti-slip. Parang stairs talaga. Didikit sa edge, says din. Actually, problema ko yung stairs ko. Kasi ang bilis yung maging, parang madami siyang, nagiging dusty siya. So I have to keep cleaning it. Alam mo yun? It gets dusty.
Actually, that's the weird thing. Kasi diba,
pag shiny, diba, dapat
we
hindi.
tend to polish floors.
Yes.
So, syempre, kung stairs, syempre, ipapolish mo din siya. Ayun, minsan nakakadulas naman.
Yung stairs ko kasi doesn't look polished. Para siyang, yun nga, medyo shiny talaga yung finish nung, I don't know what that's called eh. Yeah, anyway. Kung pwede lang siyang gasgasan para alam mo yun, para hindi siya madulas.
Grabe yung...
Ginasgas. Anong gamit yun? Sandpaper.
Diyos ko, Lord.
Ay, nako. Yeah. Hala, para kang kotse.
Okay. Nagbibilang ako. Kasi
Sabi ni
kulang pa yung top
Tino,
10.
may restaurant na sinulatan ng pamangkin ko yung seat using permanent marker na nasa bag. Needless to say, di na kami babalik doon.
Ooh.
Kasi kung nakatakas na kayo, 'di ba? Ako before, nakabasag ako ng stack of plates. Shout out to,
sabi mo nga.
shout out to Amici in Mega Mall.
Oo, you were telling us that story.
As in, kasi parang I pulled the table kasi nga yung table wasn't enough for us. Marami kasi kami. So, I pulled the table na katabi, not realizing na may stack of plates on top of 2 tables na magkadikit. Gets mo? Yung yung stack of plates nasa gitna.
Nasa gitna.
So, when I pulled it, basag. Like, it was like this huge crash na literal na parang tumigil yung world kasi sobrang ingay nung parang basag. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh.
Tsaka alam mo yung tinginan lahat.
Oo. And like, everybody rushed to where we were kasi nga parang baka may nasaktan or whatever, right? And then, I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And they were like, ma'am, it's okay. Tapos wala, hindi mo na ako siningil or anything like that. And they asked me pa if I was okay. So, thank you. Mabait sila.
Mabait sila.
Hindi kagaya ng mall na kinuha pa yung pangalan ko. Goodness. Excuse me. Si Tino daw, kung staff siya doon, hala ka, madam, nabasag mo!
Hindi, dapat yung hala! Lago!
Alam mo, I love doing that to kids. That is like my favorite thing to do.
Yes.
Pag nadapa,
Oo.
hala, nako, ayan!
Hindi, yung ipaplant mo yung thoughts, like, masakit ba?
Oh.
Naku, ang hapdi siguro niya.
Kawawa naman! Naiiyak na yan! Oh my God, I love doing that.
No.
Oh, and the minute you give them that tone, sabog. Diba? You have to be like, let's go! Yung parang dead ma.
Parang like, wala
Moving
yan, let's
on.
go. Ganun.
Tapang yan eh. Wala yan. Ganon, diba? And then they're like, okay. They bounce back. But the minute you do that, hello! Ay, favorite ko yun!
Oh my gosh.
I swear, it's the best. Sabi ni Missy, ang bad mo. I mean, I guess. But that's so cute. Just to see them weep for a little bit.
I know, right?
And then you make them stop crying.
Ikaw din naman yung...
Ganon naman ako.
Aamo.
Aamuin ko. Or like, I will cheer them up. I'll buy them something nice. Ganon.
It's called cleaning up your mess.
Yeah, it's my conscience. Paminsan-minsan, sumisilip, kumakaway-kaway. Oo, ganon. Huwag naman tayong all-out bad. Dapat meron tayong redeeming factor. Nakita mo yung slow-mo nung confetti drop ni Adele?
Yeah.
Pero hindi mo pa rin makita what happened.
I don't
how
get
they
the
did
point
it.
of slowing it down when it doesn't show anything naman.
Mm-mm.
So it's like, yeah.
I watched it multiple times just to see if I can catch anything. Wala talaga. Ang galing lang nung... Pero my gosh, can you imagine the clean-up after every show? Sa dami ng confetti na bumabagsak. Hello to Mary Garza, to Christine, and James says, how do these parents of Hazel's pamangkins allow their children to be with her? Char. Ang sagot po, ate ko po yung, yung nanay nila. So, ano pa ako, no shame. I do it like right in front of my sister. She knows. It's okay. Bakit mainit ang ulo ng favorite rusher ko?
Ay, bakit?
Mainit daw ulo niya these past few days. Why? Ay, nako. Ano yan? Need lang ng relaxation. R&R. Ba't ka tumatawa?
Wala naman. Hindi, nag-ano lang ko ng top 10. O sige, ready na ako. Ay, alam mo yung... Opo, sana po natapos natin earlier po para hindi po tayo na tataranta po pag Facebook Live po.
You talking to yourself?
Yes. Me talking. Kasi inom ng inom.
Sige, habang ginagawa mo yun, ako na lang magta-try na palamigin yung ulo ng...
Hindi, okay na ako. Okay na ako.
Hindi,
Okay na.
tapusin mo yung ginagawa mo, di ba? Dapat matapos mo yan eh.
Ready na.
Task mo yan eh.
Ready na.
Ako na, gagawin kong task yung
Ako
ano.
na, sige na. Para hindi ano. Pa-perform na ako. Aloha. Oy. Aloha.
Ayan ba yung pampakalma? Ganyan ba? Parang, ewan ko lang ha. Para mas maganda yung ideas ko.
Ideas mo? Aloha.
Kung ako yan, lalo yata mag-iinit ulo ko.
Pag ikaw hip-hop, hindi magano ka, ano yan, medyo look. Di ba memoryado mo yun? Yung steps.
Lika, dapat i-TikTok natin yan.
TikTok.
I'll teach you the
Sige, the steps. Make it
Meron tayo dapat TikTok once a week. Like, I will teach you and Marky how to dance the steps of like...
Diyos ko, kami pa ni Marky, parehong ano.
Kaya nyo yan. It's so simple naman. Or gusto mo yung ting, 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 ting.
Yun ang gusto
Tapos
ko.
yung music natin, yung
ting, ting,
tigiding.
Tigiding, ting, ting. Tsaka yung version ni Miss Everything ang gawin natin.
Oo, yun nga. Sige, G.
Yung madali lang, sabi ni Maya, yung cough it daw.
Ay, hello,
lang.
anyone can do that.
Ay,
Siguro naman, you can...
Ano ba? How does it
Yung
go?
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, tas 1, 2, 1.
1, 2.
It's so easy.
1, 2, 1, 2.
If you don't get that, susuko na ako.
Wala na.
Wala nang kasunod.
Okay,
Kasi
okay.
pag di mo nyo pa nak-gets yun, super simple. Basic. Pag
Gusto
nandito
ko
na si
nga yung
Marky
ano,
tomorrow.
Yung mga OG na TikTok, di ba? Yung ten, ten, ten,
Oh my
ten,
God.
ten, 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 ten,
Nasa
ten. Kaya
2020 pa tayo. 2022 na po. Opo.
Ano yun? Ten, ten, ten.
Si Jason,
ten,
ano.
ten,
Wait.
ten,
Oh
ten,
my
ten,
God.
ten. Monster RX93.1, time for the final top 10 for today.
Sabi ni Mai, ang luma naman, Chico. Alam ko yun, yung tono. Ten, ten, ten. Ten, 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 ten. Oh my God, Chico. Pandemic TikTok pa yan.
Kaya nga.
Savage Love. Ayun.
Savage Love,
Thank you,
Savage
Missy. We're talking about like TikToks. I'm trying to convince Chico to do the TikTok dances. I'll teach him and Marky,
Alam mo,
sabi
ang target ko talaga, yung parang like, give it maybe like a couple of years. Tapos yung pag kunyari,
A couple of years?
ha?
Alin?
Hindi, give me a couple of years. Tapos pag yung kunyari, yung meron akong speaking engagement, ano na yung introduction sa akin na, and now, we have our next speaker. We have broadcaster, events host, and TikTokerist, Chico Garcia.
Baka lalo daw uminit yung ulo nung rusher natin na medyo mainit na yung ulo kanina. Sabi niya sa comment section.
Ay, nako, grabe kayo. Grabe kayo. Diba? TikTokerist.
Good morning to Rusher Anton.
Hello, good morning.
Wag na init ulo you. Oo. Why are you making a face?
Okay.
Hindi, diba? I'm just saying.
But ano ang ano ko meron tayo mga certain mga listeners na pag nagme-message, nag-iiba yung boses mo, yung delivery
Hindi naman,
mo.
normal. Ganun sweet talaga ako as a person.
Hindi naman, normal.
I'm just really like this, you know. I'm just so sweet.
Nag-iiba talaga yung delivery. Ay, nako.
Mana ko sa iyo yung mga ano
Sabi ni...
Bakit mo ako gusto?
Nakakita ko yung kinakausap mo. Dami-daming pretty girls dito.
Stop! Oh my God! Walang yang Marito, sweet na bato. Okay.
Sabi ni Maxim De Winter, sana ganyan mo rin daw i-greet sila pag nag-greet ka, ganyan ka sweet. Bakit pag sila napaka...
Bakit? Favorite rusher ko ba kayo? Si favorite rusher, ano ko yun? Di ba?
Sige.
Ganun talaga. Kailangan marating niyo yung level ng favoritism. Good morning to the Super James again, to Noel. So Hazel, naging close ba kayo ng tito niya? No, of course not. My gosh, I never messaged that number again. Hello to George. And mahirap malaman, so palakasan ng guardian angel. I guess when it comes to accidents and like stuff like that. Nedge, good morning. Hi to Hubris. Also saying what's up to everybody in the comment section on Facebook. Aimee, hello to you. Sabi nila, sana all favorite. Pagluto niyo muna ako. Kailangan masarap. Hello to Hataro. And that's it for grades.
And here we go. Final top 10 for today. Thanking Chasing Charles for the topic. Yung nagmaldita ka, pero starting off at number 10 from Queen of Deadma. Yung sinungitan mo pala, anak ng may-ari ng company where you work. And this is more likely, like for example, in our case, medyo unlikely kasi ang konti natin. And most likely, kilala mo yung bosses mo. Kilala mo yung family ng bosses mo. But when you work in like big corporations, parang yung sinasabi natin earlier, yung ano yan sabi ko sa'yo, undercover boss.
Yeah.
Usually in bigger like corporate settings.
Hindi mo na matitrace
Hindi mo na alam kung sino yung mga boss
hindi
mo.
lang anak ng boss yun. Yung mismong boss mo.
Yung
Baka
mismong
hindi
boss
mo kilala.
Hindi mo alam. Yeah. Number 9, coming from Mayi. Maldita, pagpuyat. Pero anghel, pag nakatulog na. Merong ganon, yung parang hungry. Yung when they're hungry, they become really irritable. But the moment you give them something to eat, they calm down.
Pero iba sleep. Honestly, I would say ako more sleep.
Me. Like, gutumin mo na ako. But
pero wag mo akong bibitinin ng tulog.
Pupuyatin.
Same.
I cannot function without a full night's sleep.
I mean, ako kasi puyat ako all the time. Pero bawi ako during the day because, you know, unless I have to do something, I just really bawi on sleep. Pero yun nga, pag kunyari, napuyat na ako tapos hindi pa ako nakabawi during the day.
Kasi like for me talaga, I'm used to like, especially before, I'm used to like, yung pag nagda-diet ako. Like sometimes I'm hungry and then I just stop myself from eating.
Yeah.
Yung kunyari yung parang like, you know what? Parang I want merienda. I'm really like hungry. And I'm like, hindi, hintayin ko na lang yung dinner. So it's easy for me to go without food.
I get
Mas
it.
kaya ko siya. Pero pag yung walang tulog,
hindi talaga.
I shut down.
Ako alam
like, I become completely useless.
Sure ako na I would prefer sleep over food any day because it actually happens to me a lot.
Yeah.
Na I wake up super hungry kasi minsan, like right after the show, you know, sometimes I don't get to eat breakfast and then because when I get home, I'm so sleepy, gusto kong bumawi ng tulog. It's like, do I eat lunch now? Or kasi pag kumain ako, hindi ako agad matutulog eh. So, tatagal na naman yung antok ko. Usually, I just choose to sleep. And then when I wake up, it's already dinner time and I missed breakfast and lunch. And I'm like, I'm starving! Ganon!
Ako lang kasi, siguro with the exception of breakfast. That's the only meal na parang medyo may time limit ako.
Kailangan makain mo siya.
Like if makakain ako, kailangan makakain ako.
Ikaw ang kakain, ano? Sabi mo makakain ako. Makakain ka.
Oo, di ba?
Kasi yung ano,
let me speak in English.
You should be eaten.
I should be.
Ano?
Yeah, oo. So, kasi pag breakfast, meron akong, I don't know if it's physiological or psychological. Meron ako nung parang, kunyari yung, oh my gosh, it's been an hour since I woke up and I haven't eaten yet. Parang meron na akong, like, I'll have a headache. Yung ganon, unlike, let's say, lunch. Because I know that I've had breakfast.
Right.
Even if you tell me na, oh, you know what, Chico? Let's skip lunch. Let's go straight to dinner. Oh, I can. Wala akong psychological, what? I'm not going to eat lunch. I've done that many times before.
So, anong feeling ng pinagpala? Yung ikaw yung receiver?
Ng food? Grateful. Because it means you were given food to consume and it nourishes you, gives you vitamins and minerals and protein. Okay. Any more questions?
No, Your Honor. That's all.
Okay.
That's all.
Glad to know. That's all. Miranda Priestley yarn.
Pero yung tanong, gano'n.
Oo, di ba? And number 8, coming from Coco Hernandez. Alam mo yung hindi ka part ng groomsmen, ng favorite friend mo, kaya nagmaldita ka, only to find out, kasi kukunin ka palang ninong. Because you're older and you've been their like best life peg mentor ever.
Parang mas gusto ko na lang doon na lang ako sa best man.
Actually, well, depends rin kasi on your relationship with them. Kasi
I
kung
guess.
parang BFF, parang, hala, ba't mo ko
Ba't ako
gagawing
nino
ninong?
or ninang?
Diba pwede namang... Hindi, ba't mo ko kukuning ninong? Buti pa kung nina.
Naka-ready na yung gown ko tapos
Ready na
ninong.
yung gown ko diba? Tapos inininong mo. And number 7, coming from Mrs. G. Changwook. Yung nagmamadali ka na, pero ang bagal maglakad nung nasa harap mo. Kasi ang daming dala. Tapos in-overtaken mo siya with matching irap na ang ending, siya pala yung tita na ipapakilala sa'yo ng jowa mo.
Oh no! How do you redeem yourself after?
Okay. And that's the worst. Kasi
May attitude
when it
ka
comes to like the relatives of your boyfriend, girlfriend, you really have to be best foot forward because you're going to have to deal with them
Wala.
indefinitely.
Huli ka na ka lang, plastic ka lang when you try to be nice around them.
Yun. Tapos syempre ka, 'di ba? Syempre you'll try to like be extra nice.
Oo.
Ang dating mo na sa kanila is like
Plastic, fake.
Oh, what a fake person.
Yeah.
And number 6 from Rudes Antonio. Pinagalitan mo si ate kasi ang pangit ng pagme-makeup niya sa'yo. Hello? I-remind lang niya sa'yo, test makeup lang sa mall. Kaya, syempre, libre at wag ka nang choosy.
Oh my God.
Kasi like, ang assumption nila, you just want to see how the makeup looks on you.
Yeah.
Ang hindi nila alam, kaya ka nagpa-makeup ng libre kasi may event ka.
Oh my God.
May pupuntahan kang party.
No!
Right?
Yeah. Siguro kung hindi ka marunong talaga mag-makeup, maybe, but like, I would never
Why would you do
risk
that?
it. Yeah.
Oo nga,
Actually, I've never tried like sitting sa mall to try to
Tsaka I
get
think
my
you'll
makeup
test it
done.
out on like your
On my own.
skin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
True.
just to see how it
Siguro
looks on
ano
your
pa,
skin.
baka hair pa pwede.
Pwede.
Kasi kunyari, you just,
Didn't you have like a hair crimper story?
plancha.
Plancha. Di ba meron ka story ng gano'n?
Oo. Tapos kunyari naghahanap ako ng plancha. Pero sa totoo lang, gusto ko lang kasing i-plancha extra yung bangs ko.
bangs.
So I'm like, Miss, can I try this? Tapos parang, ay ma'am, okay ba to? Tapos ang dami kong tanong about
Ang
the
dami mong
product.
tanong, no?
Syempre, ginagamit ko na, pinaplancha ko na yung
Pwede
bangs
nga
ko.
pwede
Okay pala siya. So how much is this? Okay, do you have other colors?
Ayan na Meron kailangan ko yung fuchsia na merong polka dot na triangle na periwinkle.
Tapos kuha siya ng ibang iron. Can I see? Ma'am, try natin. Hindi, okay na. Kasi na-plancha ko na diba?
Oo.
Mabigat. Pero magaang. Ganon. And then I'm like, balikan kita ha. Ikot lang ako.
Wag na, balikan kita kasi late na ako sa event. Balikan kita kasi magwi-withdraw pa ako ng pera. Magwi-withdraw pa ako.
Oy, pero at least mabait ako kasi ano lang naman, literal na, I didn't even put her to work. Like, I just asked her to plug it in and then ako na yung nag-iron and bangs lang naman. So, hello, that took mere seconds. And then, it was over. At least I listened to her pitch.
Right. At saka yun nga, hindi ko
naman siya pinagplancha ng buong buhok ko.
It's actually more nakakahiya if it's like shoes. Kasi pupunta pa siya sa likod, kukuha siya ng size mo, isusukat pa niya sa'yo. You know what I mean? Tapos biglang, yung pala, you just wanted, to see if it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As opposed to ganyan, like literally, it's just plugging it in. Diba?
Yes.
So, okay naman na yun. Number 5 from GZL, yung nagmaldita ka pero, hindi mo alam, IT pala ako after mo ko sungit-sungitan. So, good luck sa account mong lockout.
Hala! Hala!
Parang ano yan very similar to in offices, wag mong awayin yung IT nyo. Kasi lahat ng, for sure, kakailangan mo yung tulong nila at one point or another. And same thing with, ako until now, this is my rule. Never fight with, like, waiters or cooks.
Because
I don't care how wrong they are.
You don't know what they're gonna do.
You don't know what they're going to do. Unless papaalis ka na and you're willing to not eat the
Oo,
food.
yeah.
Yun, pwede ka na magsungit for me. Kunyari, super bad nung ano. Pero yung susungitan mo, tapos i-return mo yung food para
No.
ibabalik nila sa'yo, skip na ako doon.
You know what?
Hindi ko nakakainin.
Alam mo kung saan ako naiinis? Kapag ikaw aware ka dun sa ganon, pero kunyari may kasama ka, tapos yung
Yeah.
kasama mo yung nagmamaldita, and you're like, baka madamay pa yung food ko. Ako hindi naman ako nagmamaldita dito. Buti kung yung food niya lang yung, alam mo yon, specifically na kung ano man. I mean, of course, it's not okay, but if ever man, di ba, na may ganong chance na mangyari, baka madamay ka pa.
Oo. Yeah. Parang please.
Kaya minsan
no.
kinakabahan ako pag kasama natin kumain si Marky. Kapag wala na naman, magsara na kayo.
Like we were eating in the same restaurant. Tapos pagka-order namin, tsaka siya nag-go off. Ate. Like, alam mo yung biglang, let me guess, wala na naman kayong salmon.
Ayan na nga yung sinasabi ko. Pag may kasama kang hindi mo mapigilan.
Tapos ako, para wag nila ako
Pipilatan mo
idamay, titingin ako dun sa service. Sorry.
You try to make up for it na
Para
lang.
yung sa akin, wag nila.
Sorry, tandaan mo yung order ko.
Oo, yung order ko ha. Wag nyo lalagyan. Number 4 from Emo Fats. Yung dati naming vocalist, kapag sound check, ang daming demand. Alam mo kung sinong diva. Pero pagdating naman ng actual na kantahan, wala naman sa tono. Madalas wala sa timing yung pasok. Yung parang like, kung maka-call out ka, para kang Mariah Carey.
Perfect.
Oo. Number 3 from Coco Hernandez. Nung nag-attitude ka dun sa bagong bibo at excited magtrabaho kasi you felt threatened, yun pala, kaya siya hinar kasi nga sa tagal mo sa company, tabang labig ka na. Yung parang you've become like dead weight.
Right.
Yung
wala nang significance
wala ka
yung mga
ng
ginagawa
joie
mo.
de vivre.
Oo.
And they don't get what they need from you anymore. That's why they hired somebody who's ganado and bibo and they would rather have that over somebody who doesn't care anymore.
Yeah. I would never want to reach that point.
Yeah.
Like no matter how long you've been doing something, you should always have excitement for it. Kasi kung wala na, what's the point? What is even the point? Just find something else, diba? Kung hindi ka na passionate about it.
Obviously, for a lot of people in that situation, ang point is to keep earning, right? But then your output will no longer be good.
Yeah, I wouldn't be okay with
Ako
that.
din.
Parang I wouldn't want the company to suffer and myself to suffer na parang I'm just going through the motions.
Yeah.
Parang I don't like the idea of that.
Ayoko yun. And number 2 from Flair, it's a true story. One time, nasa pila kami. Nakalagay dun sa sign, seniors/PWD/pregnant women. And dahil kasama namin yung friend namin na buntis, may na bad trip sa aming senior na nasa likod namin. Nagsisisigaw doon, ba't daw kami nakapila doon? Inirapan siya ng friend ko at sanabihan ng, hello, buntis nga, di ba? At saka when it says like, seniors, PWD, pregnant women, wala namang hierarchy yun.
Equal,
parang
kayo,
pag
opportunity.
pare-pareho na kayong seniors, PWD, pregnant women. Parang wala nang, like, you're all in the same boat. You all cannot really stand for a long time.
You all need special treatment.
You all need special treatment. Unfortunately, you're all equal in that sense. So, first come, first serve na. You can't really say na one goes before the other unless it's an emergency. Gets?
Unless willing mag-give way.
Unless mag-give way yung iba, diba? So otherwise, parang let's all be patient, you know.
I agree.
Wait for our turn. Lalo na kunyari, parang kung pare-pareho kayong seniors, would you say na dapat according to age that let's say somebody who's 80 should go first before somebody who just turned 60? I mean, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Pero it will have to be talked about by among you
guys. It makes things more complicated pa. So first come first serve na lang talaga
dapat. First come first serve. Unless literal, alam mo yun, gets like literally hirap ng tumayo. I mean, ano na yun? Like parang given na yun na kung ikaw naman yung nasa harapan, pauunahin mo na talaga, di ba?
Yeah.
And the top, yung nagmamaldita ka pero comes from Chef Pao.
Chef Pao says,
true story, as an actual chef. Nagreklamo yung customer na masyado raw spicy yung in-order niya. But turns out, the server noted na he actually instructed the chef to make the pasta extra spicy.
Anong yung pinagsasabi mo?
Diba? Okay, diba I told you, we've said the story before on air. It's happened to us. We were in Thailand.
Ay.
And we were like, can you make it extra spicy? That was the first and the last time we will ask a Thai chef to make the dish extra spicy.
Big mistake.
Huge mistake. Dumating yung dish, I'm not kidding you, dapat medyo orangey siya dapat. Dumating yung dish, pula. Like blood
Like fire.
red. Like fire. Pero kami naman, as the foolish clients who ordered it extra spicy, obviously one subo and we were done. Hindi na kami nagreklamo kasi kasalanan naman namin. We knew we shouldn't have asked for them to make it extra spicy.
Si Baby Whale kasama mo.
Mhm.
One subo and you were done.
Nung curry.
Ako ang
na
sinasabi ko lang naman. Kung ako siguro yung kasama, feeling ko, kakayanin ko. Kahit
Hindi.
super...
Ang iaano ko, tamad yan. Yun yung sasabihin ko. Notorious yan.
Hindi kakayanin. I can try. I can try to go for more. Hindi, diba? Sayang kasi yung bayad. Especially kung mahal yung food.
Sabi nga ni Maxim de Winter, ay nako, Koreans din, don't make the mistake.
Ay, don't ask
Oh
them to
my
make it.
gosh.
Oo.
Yung mga ano nila, yung lalo na the soups,
Oo.
yung mga may beef and tofu,
Ay!
whatever. The one that I always, ano yun,
Yeah, the soup that they serve. I know that.
chigay, something chigay.
Kimchi jjigae.
Oo.
Oo.
Oh my gosh, I order that all the time. My gosh.
It's spicy.
Ang spicy niya. And this is like without you telling them to customize it. Yung ano niya, yung
Yung
standard
default,
default spiciness niya.
Ooh.
Oh my
I
gosh.
can't.
Oh my gosh. And what about us?
Yung oh my gosh mo, very Karen. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my gosh.
Birthday mo.
Birthday ko rin yun.
Very that. And di ba kaka-birthday nga lang nila?
Diba? It
Oo.
was everywhere on the internet. When it's
Ito
that
na,
date,
oo.
like yung kay,
Birthday
what's
na
her
nilang
name?
dalawa.
The
Laika?
singer, si Laika and
Oo.
Karen. Oh my gosh. Ka-birthday tayo. Mm.
What about us? Yung nagmaldita ka, pero ano, siguro yung nagmaldita ka, pero yung kinuwento ko recently about the guard who kept asking for my name and unit number.
yeah, oo.
Yung nagmaldita ka, kasi nga 'di ba parang after so many times, parang, and I would come in regularly naman the same time na parang paulit-ulit. Yung humirit na talaga ng paulit-ulit, kuya.
Oo.
Pero like, hindi pa rin naman all out mean or rude. Pero just to get the message across, na parang, can you try to remember so that you don't have to keep asking me? Because it gets kind of annoying at some point. Nagmaldita ka, pero nakonsensya ka after. Kasi parang I felt bad. Kasi normally naman, parang I don't wanna do that to anyone. Especially, because you have to see them regularly. And even if you don't, gano'n naman ako. Meron akong maldita streak talaga. But I do feel guilty after. So, ngayon, everyday, talagang same guard, same entrance, same all the time. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, kuya. So, everyday, grabe yung pleasantness ko sa kanya in the morning. Napaka-pleasant nung, good morning. To try to make up for, that moment na paulit-ulit, kuya. So, I'm just trying to let him know na I'm not mean. I'm actually nice.
Ako kasi, like, yung pagmamaldita ko usually is in my head.
Hindi mo naman talaga
I'm
nilalabas.
not very confrontational. I rarely do that. Siguro my version of pagmamaldita is more of when I'm very cold. I would never be like, ulit-ulit, kuya. Like, I'll never be outright, but I'll be more like...
That's more Marky and
That's
me.
more Marky, oo. But ako, yung tipong more of hindi ako masyadong machika.
Parang
yun na yung
formal.
pinaka-version ko. Yung, kumbaga, suplado, yun na yung default
Maldita.
ko na maldita. So for me, nagmaldita ka, pero, I realized, sometimes, not always, sometimes, if you just showed a little bit more warmth, you realize people are warmer to you.
True, and you might get what you want
in general.
easily. Oo.
Yung minsan you go through your
Totoo.
life thinking na people are horrible,
Mm.
When in fact, sometimes they're just taking their cue from you.
It's the vibe you're also projecting.
That if you actually tried to be a little bit warmer and nicer to people in general, that is also the energy that they will give you.
And there won't be a need for you to be maldita
Yes.
anymore.
And it's a hard lesson. Kasi for me, it's not, like I said, hindi naman sa nagmamaldita, but sometimes I tend to keep to my own. Like,
I get it.
I'm just being an introvert. And I'm like,
Uh-uh.
you know what? Hi, hello, bye-bye.
Yeah.
And then the few times that I actually try to reach out to other people, I realize, oh, they're so much nicer to me.
Mm.
So
Mm-mm.
sometimes all it takes is for you to reach out, be just
Yeah.
consciously warm. Hindi naman plastic, gets?
Mm.
Yung just exert a little bit more effort to be personable,
Yeah.
to smile at people, to
Mm-mm.
talk to people.
I get that. Yeah.
And yeah, you'd be surprised at how, wasn't it you also told me that story na parang you just decided for one day
Yeah.
you'll be like extra smiley and
Mm-mm.
extra chika to people,
Uh-uh.
and you notice that everyone was so nice to you.
Yeah.
Yun, ganon.
Literally, like everybody gravitated towards
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
And I've done it multiple times. Sir, ganun naman ako eh. Parang there are, medyo I have moods na type
Mhm.
ko to be that way. And I do it. And I'm always successful at doing it. But I don't want to do it constantly.
Kasi parang like, especially with events, sometimes you feel like, oh, everyone's so hoity-toity and like nobody's, hindi mo nare-realize, minsan kasi you have this like, don't talk to me
Yes.
vibe.
Ikaw na mismo yung may ganong...
You exude the vibe na people don't want to approach you even
Yeah.
if they wanted to.
But if you show them warmth,
Like, look into their eyes,
Yes.
smile at them, say hello.
I agree.
And before you know it, they're talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, there you go.
Anyway, thank you for joining us,
Thank
mga
you for
maldita.
joining us.
We'll be back tomorrow, Friday.
Yay!
Yes.
Not yet, but yay!
But yay, we're almost there. So enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Stick around. Nikki is up next. And goodbye for now.
Bye, guys.
We'll leave you with something from Post Malone, Mark Morrison, and Sikik, Cooped Up for